Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with our last trip around the world in our wonderful Around the World in 30 Days hop. It's day 30 and I'm going to do a page about my best travel buddy, and I'm going to use my one of my scrap backward page kits that I created the other night. And we'll see where we go. I'm still seeing things that I want to pull in to the kit. Originally, when I built the kit, I paired this paper and some of the other papers that I'm going to be using with this. And I was going to fussy cut all of these hexagons and kind of use them to embellish around. I've actually decided, and I was going to use the bright teal turquoise paper as a background. I've actually decided that I'm going to put this away with my Sweet Rush stash because I have another project in mind for it, and it's the last bit of this hexagon paper that I own. So I'm going to save it for that. And I pulled instead this white cardstock, and I cut it down. I cut, I think, 3/4 of an inch off two sides of it. So I've got 3/8 of an inch showing on the frame. I had this triangular piece of yellow cardstock that I thought I might put right there. And I have these photos that are printed on copy paper because my printer will print that because it doesn't take much ink. And I'm waiting for my ink to be delivered. I know y'all are tired of hearing me say that, but I feel like I have to explain it. I have 3 of these bits of, well, I guess I need to fussy cut this one. I have 3 bits of this vellum amazing tropical leaf vellum that came from Sweet Rush, and I think these are the last bits I own of that, and I'm going to have to order some more because I could probably use 50 sheets of it. And even though they're cut, they've got straight cuts across them. I thought if I abutted them to the frame there, that would explain why there's a straight cut. If that looks goofy, I may abandon the idea, but those are my thoughts. I did quite a lot of journaling for this one, and I typed it out. It's not exactly personal, but it's kind of my personal feelings. When I think about, I actually started not to do this Around the World hop because I knew it would bring back wonderful memories of trips that John and I took together, but it would also be a little bit sad because we're not taking any more. So I kind of did some of our trips and some of Katie's and so on, but excuse me, I'm sorry. I wanted to do a last page kind of saying he was my favorite travel buddy. And that was one of the greatest things that we shared was our passion for traveling. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Everything that you see here has come from previous Mind the Scrap kits. These are 6 by 6 inch papers. I'm going to try to use these scraps because you get the reverse side. I kind of kind of love that, and I love the blue pineapples and the neon tropical drinks there. Who doesn't love a neon tropical drink? And I've fussy cut some of these flowers, and some of them are partial. These are a couple of things from, I want to say Rosie's Studio, but it could be somewhere else. These did not come in a Mind the Scrap kit. These came in a Creative Cuts Club kit. I think I said that right. But the colors are just perfect. So, and they have to do with, you know, to me that symbol has to do with travel. And then I have this from Sweet Rush. It says today, and this isn't today, so I'm going to use it on that side. So let's get started putting this together. And I have an alpha from Mind the Scrap Kits. I have two. And after I get it put together, we'll see which one I like best. If I want this one, I'm going to have to make an E out of a 3. This one I think has all the letters. So we'll see what's there. And here, this is a P13 phrase strip sticker sheet. And it's got John's favorite saying, his favorite movie of all was Up. And the term adventure is out there is just perfect. And of course, Up was sad because they didn't get to all their adventures either. This is unexpected. But we'll try to figure it out. I don't know why I turned this upside down, because it doesn't matter what side it's on. I could glue either side. It just seems like the right process. I'm going to put this up out of the way, and then I'll try to put this down and get the spacing right there. And then I kind of want to put tape around here, and then distress and maybe curl up the sides, the point. I have no preconceived notion about the design here. I'm just gonna fly by the seat of my pants and see what happens. I will be doing some sketches, but for right now, we're just gonna go with this. I envision a cluster down here where the journaling goes, but I have no idea where the photos are gonna go. Let me get, I'm gonna try to lay it out like this to get it in the center, and then roll it over, and then kind of do that. And that will allow for some of the embellishments to peek out. So let's start with this. Oh, next thing I want to do is I want to use some washi tape to look like it's what's holding. It has maps on it, so I thought that might be appropriate, and the color is certainly right. Gonna do that. Okay. And now let's go back to this. I want to put this here. So let's see where the photos might go. I envisioned that the photos would overlap, maybe like so, and then they can connect like that, and I can have some embellishing around in here. Let's see where these things might go and if I need all three of them. I'm not sure what's the right way up. This seems like the right way up to me. And there, let's see if I did something like that. There. Then I've got this, for example, that could maybe go there. And I've got one that could go, maybe another one that goes there. It looks goofy, doesn't it? This could go there, let's say. And I like this. Some of the best memories are made in flip-flops. These, I'm gonna say no. I could maybe make a cluster with this, this, and this down here, overlapping in some way. Maybe this could go there, and I could maybe write a date on there, and this maybe could be part of that cluster. So I'll get in a little bit of that tropical leaves. So how does that look? It doesn't give me any place that I can use this unless I tear some strips and kind of have them peeking out from under the yellow. I have no idea what that's going to look like, but let's try it. Maybe like that. I like that. Okay, let me kind of push that off and let's commit to something here. I'm kind of on the fence about almost everything about this page so far. I'll put this right under there. I like that. I not only don't hate it, I actually kind of like it. Okay, and there I'm going to run into the washi tape, and I may rethink the washi tape because it isn't a requirement, unlike when we were doing the last week of the Mind the Scrap Summer Challenge. I'm going to take the washi tape off and hope that it isn't glued down. It had some glue on it. Okay, and I'm even going to take it off down here. I was I put it on there for the map. And I'm going to keep it around, and I may use a bit of it somewhere. Okay, so now let's do this. And I'm going to have to be careful because I'm going to, whatever I do, I have to be able to take it apart and put the real photos there when I get them printed. So I'm maybe just going to glue them down, and then I'll place that. I kind of wanted them to connect with this. And I took these 3 patterns and I backed them in 3 different patterns. And I did that intentionally, and I'm not sure it was a great idea. So anyway, let's do, I'm going to commit to this, and I'm going to glue it flat and try to have an even, I didn't like the messiness of the washi tape right there, to be honest. And I also want to do this little word strip, but I want to put it on foam that says, some of the best memories are made in flip-flops. And I have to have a room for the title. The title is just going to be Margaritaville because that's where we are in these 2 pictures. And the journaling basically says we've been all around the world, and probably one of our favorite destinations was always right there in Margaritaville. And I'm going to be there next month, and it's going to be my first time there alone. I'd planned to go there on my last trip, but I just couldn't. I came straight home instead. Yeah, I just couldn't bear the thought of being there without my buddy. And I'm probably jumping the gun doing this, but I'm kind of anxious to get these flowers clustered. Make this one up, come up a little bit higher. And this one's gonna be highest. It's kind of a mishmash of a design, and that's kind of okay. I'm gonna have these leaves coming out from there, or do I want them here? I kind of like them there. So I'm just gonna put a tiny bead of glue there. That, even that little bit will probably cause the vellum to curl. And that's okay because I kind of want it to curl. Let me face it. I'm gonna move it a little more. Well, I'm not moving it anywhere, am I? Okay, so I guess I must like it there. Let's see. I want to do this on some foam. Did I glue those down? I did not. I'm going to glue this one down. Like that. And I'm going to glue this other corner of this one just kind of barely. that's too high. I need to place this one first. Okay, there. And I want to do this kind of inserted there. This also is going to be removed and a acid-free version of it put down. So I can't put any glue around there. I will do this on this flower. And I want that to overlap this, which it will do there. I'm going to put this right here, and there's room for something like, well, there's actually room for that, isn't there? I could maybe do that. Let's see. Maybe I want to put this right there. I do. Okay. And the next question is, do I want these? And I'm thinking I do. I think I know John was alive when I got those. And he always loved the Vicky Bouton collection that had a paper airplanes. And he always thought that symbol was a really good symbol for travel. Okay, so that Creative Cuts Club is Christina Sorge's company, and they do pre-cut cut files if you don't have a machine, or if, like me, your machine is finicky and I've lost my pen again. I'll find it. I have found it so far. Okay, now I'm going to go with some of the smaller things. Well, I need the title, don't I? Well, that solves the problem. The only place for the title is right there. So let's see if we can do it with this alpha, because I can't put the teal up there, and I'm gonna have to. I sure wish I could cover that up. I will take the pen out of the empty one. Whoops. The pen glued down there and the top came off. Oh my goodness. Well, that's crazy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of pin that, put the pin down there just to stop it so air doesn't get to it. And that's a revolting development. Let's get this done. You don't want to know about my adhesive troubles, or you've probably heard enough about them. So let's go with And I'm going to do it wonky so that I can overlap letters and so I can fit it all on there. This is fun in and of itself, just kind of seeing what angles and if I have enough A's. One more A. I'm not going to have enough space to go there, am I? Well, why not? Let's try it. I'll double up the L's inside one another. Okay, that worked out perfect. And then, where can I put adventure is out there? I wish it were small enough that I could fit it in there, but I've got this and it could go right there. It doesn't cover, if I put it there, it doesn't cover anything there. So is there anything else I want to put on here? I'm going to stick those in there. Do I have anything in this sticker book? I wonder if I have any of these, any lemon. Ooh, there's one that says My Sweetie. There's, ooh, the teal butterfly is kind of cool. How about, let's see if there are any other, there's this that says life is good. It's kind of a little border thing. But that doesn't float my boat at the moment. Let me go back to here. I like the butterfly. If I can peel it up. And I'm gonna do the trick by reinforcing the wings with some tape and then bending it and sticking it down. Where did my tweezers go? They're under here. I'm gonna put that right there. And there are a couple of lemon bunches. I really like this one because it has the blue, the teal flowers. And I'm going to take a bit of, there's that tropical, those vellum tropical leaves want to be on this page. That one's kind of warping on me there. There and there. And the lemons in this case are apropos of absolutely nothing, but they seem summery, and that's what this is all about, so why not? Is there now any place that I could use these? This one almost has to go in a corner like so, and that would look stupid if I did. No, that's just not going to work. I really ought to throw them away because I'm going to keep trying that, and it'll never look right, and I'm never going to give up. Okay, I'm going to do my little overlapping hearts kind of right here, and they're this cute little gingham check. And let me see if I have an appropriately colored flare. I ought to see if I have a penguin. Here's one with paper airplanes. Okay, as long as we're going to give a nod to that. This is bothering me. So what happened there? I'll tell you what I'm going to do is put a teeny bit of glue there and see if that helps. Whoops. If it lifts, I'll just, it'll just kind of look like motion. I kind of like this. Let's lift this guy up. I'm going to put this right there, and we'll have it. I'm going to, now I need a little bit of glue down the center that I take the backing off of. So there we go. There's our little cluster. And to bring something, well, I've got another little butterfly, so I could bring this little butterfly down down here so that I'm repeating an element. It's a different size and it'll be used differently. But the color's right and the repetition is right. I'm going to put it kind of right there off the, away from the flower cluster. And let me find another flare. I had one in mind. but I don't know if I took it out or okay, I have to get just the right, that's a good teal right there, isn't it? How about using it right there? And then I'll use a black and white one down here. And let me see if where are the black and white ones? There they are. Okay, almost done. I would like that really adds that color into that area nicely. I'm also going to add something, a small lemon cluster over here on this. I need something, and I'm not inclined to go pull from anything else to get anything else. I'm going to add, because I have lemons here and here, I'm going to add one that's got the leaves on the wrong side. Here's one that has leaves on the right side. Don't want to do that. It keeps sticking. That's probably not enough of it showing there. The black and white. That's where I was going to put a black and white flare. You know, I still could. Or maybe I'll do it over here on this side. And do I want just a black and white stripe? Or this one with a subtle print on it? Or this epoxy flare that has a cup with a heart. So that could be our margarita, right? And I think that's kind of cool. There we go. So you can kind of see that. All right, there we go. And I didn't use my washi, and I don't see any place to use it. I don't think there's anything else in here that, oh, if I'd seen that, I could have, if it were smaller, I'd fussy cut it and put it right there. But I don't see anything here. This has little teal flowers and some gold, but it's not white. Okay, I'm done. So for our final stop on the world tour, we're headed to Margaritaville, and some happy memories. And I'm sorry for breaking up at the beginning. This has been a wonderful, I'm saying this has been a wonderful hop. I've enjoyed every day of it, and I've done every day of it. Sometimes it was late, like today, because of technical difficulties, but I had one out there every day. So I've enjoyed traveling with you all and look forward to seeing you out there on the highways and byways of the internet and here at YouTube. So thank you for watching. Bye.